What is up, guys? It is Sam the Raid Man. Today I want to talk about really an updated version of a video that I made last year for 2024, and I kind of want to make it an update based on where my account is in 2025. And the video is my most wanted champions, top 10 most wanted champions, kind of just show you my roster and what we're lacking and who would improve it the most. I'm not going to count mythicals because I don't have a ton. So I would love an Androck, I would love a Galathir, would love a Siegfried. I have an Olaz, would love a Gizmak, his Gizmak very high, would love a Lazarius. Like, it's just, you want almost all of them. Well, so I'm not gonna count them. So we're talking about the legendaries on my account. So you can see the mythicals that I do have, really just Olaz and Nice that are pretty good. Calamitous is okay, Gallius sucks, Carnage is good, but everyone can get him. Same thing with Mikage, amazing, but everyone can get them. Frony, I'm not sure about. Legendaries, I've got Ninja for damage. He's one of the best damage dealers in the game for a lot of areas. I've got really good control with different champions. I have Fabian, I have Armons. For speed auras and speed leads, I have Negmothar for PvP, Armons for PvE, Negmothar for PvE, Armons for PvP, as well as Shuzen for PvP, who's amazing. So it's like I don't feel like I'm lacking too much in that area. Got a lot of control champions, got a lot of good damage dealers, but I think damage dealers is one of the areas where I can get more improvement. If you want an amazing start in Raid Shadow Legends, make sure to use the link in the description of this video to get a free Elenarl, Supreme Gaelic, and 3 epic champions as you level up throughout the game. I have 4 simple steps for you. Step 1, log out of Play and Play on your computer and uninstall it. If you are also on a mobile phone, you've never had Raid installed, it will work on the mobile phone as well. Step 2, click on the link in the description of this video and register to Plarium with a brand new email. Step 3, log into Raid and complete the tutorial. Step 4, go to your inbox and collect your first free legendary champion, which should be Elenarl. Then use the promo code Supreme6 to get your Void Legendary Supreme Gaelic. You also get your 3 epics as you level up through the game. Make sure to use this link if you want a great start in Raid. I have my top 10 in no particular order. I kind of just actually went through the index in factions, looking for people I didn't have, and then who are the champions that I want the most. And they're all legendaries. So again, kind of just starting in the top left faction and working our way down. The number 1 champion I have, or the first champion I have, is Taras. He's amazing, and I have Marichka to pair him with. He does so much damage, does control, still very amazing in the arena, can be used in Clan Boss, can be used in Hydra. Just awesome. And I don't feel like I have too many meta arena champions, so I would like him. Next up is Wallmaster Athorion. This guy's fallen a little bit. He would probably be the next out if I'm looking at my list, but very, very good for Hydra, right? Buffs himself, gives him an extra turn. AoE double hitter, doesn't any max HP. Block buffs, decrease attack, fills his own turn meter. AoE fills his own turn meter, and then passive increases his own HP. So I think he's very, very good. Really good damage, really good support. I like Wallmaster Athorion a lot, and Hydra is an area that I'm constantly working on improving and trying to push. So next up is actually going to skip a little bit down. It's Volcanos. I think he's one of the coolest looking champions in the game. I like the faction unity stuff. He's all about HP burns, and I think his kit is amazing. There's so many good champions in the Demon Spawn that I would like to pair him with, including other burners. I just think he's really fun and really cool, and again, just looks so sick. There's a chance he's my favorite looking champion in the game. I'm gonna try to keep it high level and not get too in depth on why I want every champion. Believe it or not, there's 2 more from this faction. Despite all the ones I have, I really want Cheshire Cat. Again, very creepy, very unique looking, hits super hard, does crazy damage, particularly for Hydra, veils himself a lot. He's got his speed and eyes aura, and I just like fun damage dealers, and look at this dude. Fun and deals damage, I'm all about it. And next up, very similar, different vibes, less scary, more freaky deaky, what is going on here? But again, Xiaoko, double hit on the A1, can hit again, nukes, apparently just nukes, spreads debuffs, he's immune to control, and he just hits super hard. Apparently his damage is silly off the charts, so haven't tested him, never used him before, either of those champions, but Cheshire, Xiaoko, fun new damage dealers, and I'm all about them. All right, let's see. So that is actually our top 5 already. We're flying through. Next up is gonna be, from what faction? The Undead. I have a lot of these champions. I don't know much about Heraclides, but he does look very cool. I really want Valkynon. I think Valkynon is super unique, super underappreciated. I think he can do big damage in Hydra. I know he can do big damage in Hydra from some of the takeovers I've done. He's got a very weird ability, but he can kill an ally, and I think this would pair perfectly with a Sun Wukong, who doesn't really care if you kill him because he can just be brought back, and then he unlocks his amazing ability. He's got the Hex, got a speed aura, and just hits super hard. So I think Valkynon very fun. I would like to find a slot for him and some of my teams. I don't think he's in a champion that would necessarily change my account too much, but I think he's very, very fun. Champion I can make some videos on and just have a good time with, because this game is ultimately about having fun. You know, if you're not having fun, what are you doing? Next up is a meta champion that I just don't have. There's a few. This is kind of part A and part B. It's Georgette and Narcisse. I'm going to go with Narcisse first, but Georgette's up there as well. Narcisse is just such a good HP-based damage dealer. I don't have White Queen, actually. I skipped that fusion, which was a mistake, but he's just so good at countering like shield, bolster, shield sets, and strengthen, stuff like that. His damage is just off the charts. So Georgette, very similar. I would be just as happy with one of them as I would be with the other, but I wrote down Narcisse on my list. Next up is a champion that's broken, and I'm still a little unsure as why she's so broken, but it's Senna. If you guys have not watched my most recent video, or some of my most recent videos, I've been chasing world records in Clan Boss and the Demon Lord, and Senna is in the world record teams, and it's all about her passive where she, whenever a continuous heal buff activates on an ally, fills the tournament of all eyes by 5%, and basically she places a ton, extends a ton, and you're extending buffs. Basically, you're just keeping the team going insanely fast. I really want her, but in the same faction, I love, as you can get with the vibes, I love damage dealers, and Acrizia is probably the best, non-mythical at least, I'm thinking, PvE damage dealer. Maybe Ninja's up there, maybe Newt's up there, but I would put her over Newt in my opinion. Again, I don't have her, so cut me a little slack. But again, from what I've seen, max HP versus Newt only has one max HP ability. I get that it's a really, really good one. It's probably better than any of her abilities, but she has 3. So Acrizia, very, very wanted for me. That's one of my biggest ones. Again, I love Hydra. She's amazing there. I'm trying to push and get better at Chimera. So currently in Chimera, I do Nightmare, but my clan is doing Ultra Nightmare, and I have not been able to 1-key yet, so I'm trying to push that, and Acrizia could help me get there. And number 10 I have is Shadowkin. It is Onryo Ieyasu. Again, let me look. Besides Senna, every one of my champions is a damage dealer. The second one who's like not the most of a damage dealer would be Volcanos, but he also hits really hard. So really it's 9 damage dealers in Senna. If the under buff places an extra hit, places 2 extra hits if the target's under buff and from undead hordes. Grants the next turn if this attack kills an enemy. You love that for an A1. Attacks one enemy 2 times before each hit destroys their max HP. Increases for each buff and debuff on the target, so you can get extra 100% extra damage. Places block revive if he kills anybody. We love that. AoE or attacks one enemy 2 times. Ignores 50% defense as well as Stone Skin, Shield, and Strengthen. That's huge for the arena. The Stone Skin is everywhere. Whenever this champion attacks, all enemies except for the initial target receive damage equal to 25% of the damage dealt. So he'll hit one champion very hard because all 3 of his abilities are a single target, but then he'll hit everyone else for 25% of that damage, almost as if they had a stronger version of Hex. This extra damage will ignore 100% of the enemy's defense. The extra damage cannot be critical and will not trigger counterattacks. This is how he does a lot of damage in Hydra. He is amazing there. 1600 base attack, ally attack, and arena. And like I said, just nukes. Super cool. Love the knife through the mouth. Very cool champion. Let me know what's the most wanted champion on your account. If you could just pull one shard today, get a champion, who would you want it to be? Not counting mythicals, because mythicals, it's like we all want. If you don't have a Siegfried, you want a Siegfried, right? If you don't have a Mikage, you want a Mikage. If you don't have a Gizmek, you want a Gizmek. There's no reason you wouldn't. Sure, if you don't have an Alas, you would want an Alas. I have one, so I don't think about it. If you don't have an Androck, why would you not want an Androck? There are some that are mid or bad, sure, but like the top tier mythicals they're on everyone's list unless you have them. So I feel like that's pointless to say. There are other champions that I think are very, very fun that I would like. I would like a Shimnath for fun. I would really like a Dracomorph for fun. He's not very good at all in comparison because of how much he's been power crept, but I would like a Dracomorph because I like Clan Boss and he's a great Clan Boss champion. I would like Teox. I don't know if he's ever gettable again. I always get confused about who is able to be pulled and who is not, because I don't think you can get many of the faction unity champions, but I guess Teox maybe is not included in that because I don't see his name in here, so maybe he's not officially a faction unity champion. Quintus is kind of up there for his damage. I know his damage is very, very, very good. Is he Bannerlord? Yeah, and I'm sure I will get him one day. I just don't do enough live arena. So anyways, let me know for your account who is the most wanted, let's say non-mythical. Could be an epic, could be rare. Saw another Reddit post the other day. It said 1 year in, never got a cold heart. I know people have that kind of luck. So let me know who the most wanted champion on your account is. And, you know, do you think I made any mistakes with my list? Anybody I said that I really wanted that's not very good, perhaps, that you have? That would also be good information. Like I said, don't have a Chalco, don't have an Acrizia, don't have a Volcanos, so I don't have any of those 10 champions. Obviously, that's the point of the video. So if you know more about them and you think I'm missing some context, I'd appreciate that. So anyways, subscribe to the channel for more content, and I will see you on the next one.